What's going on, people? Morning thoughts. Today I want to talk about consistency and how consistency is so important to your journey. Staying consistent, keeping motivated, keeping going, doing things even when you don't want to do it. Staying consistency. And I'm actually going to give you an example from our business in terms of how I've stayed consistent and how staying consistent managed to eventually bring me a continuous income. So for those of you that are new to the channel or haven't seen some of my other videos, I run a wellbeing company, a physical therapy company, and I started treating individuals with injury, pain and discomfort from 2 different gyms. Now my first gym that I got was consistent. It was quite good. I managed to build up clients quite quickly. It was in a an isolated area, not much competition around, and yeah, and naturally built up clients there quite consistently. But my second location was in a very, very busy area, but it was so competitive. And when I initially started treating clients from there, I was getting, like 1 or 2 bookings a week. It was slow. It was so slow. But the possibility of clientele was so large, like the chance of getting clients was so large that I knew that if I stayed consistent, I would be able to grow it organically. And honestly, it took me probably a year, over a year, before I actually started getting consistent, regular bookings, regular clients. And it took me, I got up to a point where it was 4 years where I was rampacked. After about 4 years of being in that gym, I was busy every week, always fully booked pretty much. And when I started, 1 booking a week, 2 bookings a week, really, really slow. And it would have been so easy to give up and be like, I'm barely covering my costs, I'm not making huge amount of income here. But staying consistent allowed me to develop and grow my business. And when you have a product or service that you truly believe in, and the evidence and your market research and everything is showing positive signs that it has the potential to grow, one of the key things that you need to do is stay consistent. Now, consistency alone, you need a combination of hard work, dedication, but staying consistent. I was consistently flyering. I was consistently talking to people. I was consistently promoting myself. And eventually I got to a point where I was, so busy, people couldn't even book in with me on a day that they wanted to, or the time they wanted to. They had to, book 2 weeks in advance or the following week. So staying consistent is so important. And I'm going to give you another example, actually. Throughout the pandemic, I've had to adapt my business, and I now, instead of delivering workshops, wellbeing workshops in companies, I'm now delivering digitally via webinar format. And initially, again, this was slow. It started off slow. I developed webinars, started off slow, but staying consistent. Now I am busy. This month I am busy, and that's because I've built it up over a period of time. I've stayed consistent and I've let it grow organically. And that's another thing with this YouTube channel and this YouTube journey. I'm now today, I've reached 96 followers or subscribers, and about half of you guys know me, and about half of you don't actually know me. And just the message, I appreciate everyone that is making it this far in this video and as part of my journey. But you will see me 6 months from now or a year from now, staying consistent, and I've got 96 subscribers now, and who knows how many I'm going to have in a year or now, or even 6 months from now. And I may even link back to this video, so yeah, that will be interesting. But consistency is key. So whatever you're doing within your life, within your job role, if you want to get fitter, stay consistent. You have to stay consistent. If you want to, grow your business, you have to stay consistent. Consistency is key. Sorry, people cutting me up. You know how these streets be. Yeah, consistency is key. Yeah, staying consistent is key, and that's what you need to do. And in fact, another way of staying consistent is creating new and positive habits. Now, if you haven't seen it, I have a video on creating habits, which will appear this way up here. I'm pretty sure I've got it right this time. It will appear up here in the YouTube card. Creating new habits. That's one of the ways that we can stay consistent. And we can also stay consistent with accountability. Again, I got another video on it. I'm giving you all the gems. I'm giving you all how to do it. And that's how I do it, because I know it's not easy to stay consistent. It's very, very difficult to, to keep on this same journey. Even with going to the gym, exercise, whatever it is, it's hard. It's not easy. But if you put things in place to help you with your consistency, it becomes much easier. As you know, today I've gone to meet my friend for a run. I would probably not have got up this morning and gone for a run if I didn't have that accountability partner to go running with. So yeah, I'm not gonna blabber on. Support the ting. Hit that like button if you found this useful. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you for being part of my journey. Peace and love.